Hi guys. Okay, we had to adjust. Hold on one second. Hopefully you can see me. Um, okay, one second, one second. Okay. Okay. Can you see us? Sorry about that. Okay. We're gonna wait. Yeah, I don't know. We've been experiencing that quite a bit. Gotta figure out what that glitch is. Sorry about that. Gotta move all these cards up. I had to adjust my screen. Okay, sorry guys. Hopefully that is not going to happen anymore. Okay, you can see us okay? Yay, okay, sorry. Let me just get this screen situated and we're good. All right, wonderful. So again, I apologize. I really don't know why that happens. It happens on occasion with YouTube. So anyway, this is our message that's presenting itself here. I feel that there seems to be a divine masculine who's still wishing to be with you, divine feminine. And this tower might actually be a blessing in disguise. And, you know, it's hopefully made you stronger since the experience, you know? So let's go ahead and see what else we can tap into. And let's see if it coincides with what already came through there. Okay, so let's see what else. Another drama. Technical issues. Sorry, guys. All right, here we go. What else do we need to know? Whether it's a separate message or if it goes together with what has already come through. And again, anybody who is interested in a personal mini reading, we're going to be doing giveaways this evening for those who have requested that, okay? All right, here we go. Feeling like a prisoner. Wow, look at that. And in a way, it kind of goes together with what we've already seen, because we have clearly seen a situation where somebody broke free. You know, maybe that tower could have been a blessing, as I've mentioned. If you're feeling trapped in a relationship, or not just necessarily your love life, it could be about anything. Could be a dead-end job, you know. Could even be a friendship that's gone wrong. Hi, Coya. Welcome. Thank you for the super chat. We'll get to your mini reading afterwards. All right, let's see what else, guys. Let's see what else. Purple rain, temporary sadness. Okay, well, I am happy to see that it is temporary, even though you might have experienced something that hurt you or disappointed you. It is maybe this dark cloud that will eventually clear. We also have such a romantic, someone's in love with you, which we've already seen. And I do feel for some that maybe you had to break free from one situation in order to maybe find the love of your life, you know, having to kiss a few frogs and get in order to get to the prince or princess, right? And then we have faithful. So that is a very nice combination of cards right there, of course. And that's what we'd all want in a partnership, where there are no trust issues. Someone is faithful to the partnership. They love you. And it's a beautiful connection. All right, let me grab one more. And there's somebody here who wants a second chance. Look at that. Or it could represent a second chance at love. It could be that too. Okay, so let's see what else we can learn here. Okay. Angels and spirit guides, please. Look at this. We've got the Six of Wands, okay, and that is followed by the Six of Swords, which we've already seen that energy. You know, it's like moving on, transitioning away from situations that made you sad. So that makes sense to me, releasing it. And this makes sense as well. If you are feeling like a prisoner in a situation, you are being able to rebuild your self-confidence to break free from something like that so that you can be successful in whatever you're focused on in your life, you know? When it comes to your love life, things are going to turn around. I'm getting that from these cards. Could be someone very romantic. We see that here. The Page of Cups representing water. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. There's something unexpected that's coming in, I feel, for my feminines. Maybe during the holiday season. Good news, happy surprises, a message of love that's coming your way. And I love how the Three of Pentacles is right next to faithful. You know, building something together, working together. It is about teamwork. Absolutely love the Magician, followed by the Four of Wands, which we've already seen earlier, right? And so there seems to be this reference to twin flames that's presenting itself this evening. And there could be a twin flames in separation situation. Somebody who wants a second chance here, who wants a reunion, who's focused on the fact that they want to be able to rekindle the romance, the partnership. It looks like a very positive outcome that's possible for some of you guys. Yeah, this person, they see things very differently now. We're seeing aces come through, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. So they've had clarity. You know, they're now thinking with a clear head and they know what it is that they want. If, for example, there were maybe third-party situations or some drama there that might have broken you guys up, what I can tell you here is that they still love you. If the drama was a third party or some sort of situation where it was a pretty painful experience, I feel they now know what it is that they want, and they would love to be able to tell you that they want a new beginning. They're focused on manifestation here. They don't want to mess around. They know what it is that they want to bring towards you, and they're coming through with the best of intentions, I feel. Yeah, they're ready for commitment. So if they had commitment issues before, there has been a shift in that energy. Ooh, look at these next two cards. We've got the King of Pentacles followed by the Queen of Pentacles. We saw the Queen of Pentacles earlier. So this situation right here, it's a perfect match for two people. That's the way it's coming through. You've both grown, perhaps. You're maybe different, stronger people. Wow. There could be marriage down the line here if that's something that you'd be interested in, or at least 100% commitment. You guys being able to meet each other halfway and focusing more so on the life that you can now build together rather than what might have created that tower moment. Could have been very difficult, could have been very challenging, but I feel it is coming through as a blessing in disguise. And now look, we've got the Sun again. So it's almost like this evening, this card keeps popping up to remind you guys that regardless of some of the difficult moments that you have had, that this will always be possible for you to be happy, for you to turn the corner, to experience something way better in your life. And that is life. It's ups and downs, right? We experience good things, we experience not so good things. But I feel, based off of what's coming through here, especially for your love life specifically, things are about to improve and change. And for those of you hoping for a reunion of some sort, that might just happen, guys, during the holiday season. Hi, Marcia. Aw, you're going through this right now? Wow. So there's a chance for happiness here and new beginnings. Whatever the drama was, I feel that's phasing out. Let's see what else. What else here? Look at that, Ten of Swords. So this is confirmation that you guys had to spend time apart. And, you know, it was painful. It was incredibly painful. We did see the Tower card earlier. And so maybe they're now feeling the ramifications of those actions from the past. You know, it's like this wound that just won't heal because of maybe something that they did. But there's love here, you know. You guys are definitely coming through as a perfect match here, and the Ten of Pentacles is letting us know that stability is possible for this love match, regardless of some of the difficulties that you guys might have endured. Yeah, maybe they're very successful in their career, their finances. Things could be going great in that regard, but I do feel that coming through as the King and Queen of Pentacles, I mean, that is such an amazing connection. King of Pentacles is ready to give their all, as well as the Queen of Pentacles. You're both very giving to each other. Hi, Alex. Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much. Let's see what else. Look at that. How beautiful. So representing the Divine Feminine. You're coming in as this amazing Empress, very empowered. So there's something tied into the Divine Feminine energy that's very strong. And Queen of Pentacles, the Empress, both very maternal in energy. So maybe you're wanting to start a family with your masculine. That could have been maybe something that you guys weren't seeing eye to eye on, but I feel that might have now changed where they're open to that. High Priestess, so more Divine Feminine energy. I feel your intuition will serve you quite well going into this partnership, or at least giving someone a second chance. Hi, Shenise. Welcome. Thank you so much for the super chat. We'll get to your mini reading shortly. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate it. And look at this, guys. Wheel of Fortune. It is turning around, I'm telling you. This is a part of your destiny, maybe, to reconnect with this person. So there's definitely good karma that's replacing some of the negative stuff. All right. Ooh, I love this. Look at this. Look at that. Okay, Emperor and Empress reunite. We're seeing divine counterparts come through this evening. I love it. King and Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor and the Empress. Perfect matches coming through here this evening. Love it. That looks really nice, guys. So whatever has been challenging, as I've mentioned, it's temporary. We see that here. Temporary sadness. So that will be replaced with happiness and a very positive outcome. And then you couple that up with the Wheel of Fortune, and it's such a beautiful combination. Unbelievable. Very, very nice energies. All right. So one final set of cards, and then we'll go ahead and get started with the personal mini readings. If you guys missed my announcement, for all of you who have purchased a personal mini reading this evening, we're doing merch giveaways. All right, so definitely stick around for that. Okay, so one more set of cards. Okay. Let's see. What else can we learn here? For the collective, whoever is in need of these messages. Okay. Someone's praying for a miracle, maybe. I am praying for a miracle that somehow our paths will cross again. So this is definitely for those of you who are not together, who are at a distance from one another, and maybe they feel like it's just an impossible situation to get you back or to be with you again. They want that miracle. This is what you represent to them, that sunshine, the energy of the sun, which keeps popping up, right? It's joy. It is a celebration. It's very positive energy. And I feel this person, when they think about you, it really lights up their life. All right. Let me grab one more here. One more card, please, for the collective. Okay. My vision is clouded. I can't see straight. Okay. And one more. Look at this, guys. There's our twin flame card again. You are my twin flame. Deep down, I know this. You are my ultimate mirror. Okay. So let's go ahead and clarify these cards. Very strong twin flame messages presenting itself here. Okay. So it could be a twin flame praying for a miracle for you guys to get back together. All right, so what's up with this situation? And part of that clouded vision of theirs could have been that they just didn't see the value in the relationship when you guys were together. And if there was infidelity or trust issues or third parties, things of that nature, or they just really didn't want to stay together for whatever reason, if it wasn't a third party. They see it now. Look at this. They see it now because of that awakening that they've gone through. That's pretty powerful because this equates to communication that they want to be able to bring in to reconnect with you. Yep. Look at that, Five of Cups. This is how they have felt, perhaps, since you guys have been apart. Feeling lost, desperation, disappointment, grief, loss, all of those things look familiar. We've got that Eight of Cups popping up again. Okay. So it depends on how it played out in your situation. Were you the one that walked away because of something that they did or said, or they didn't see value in the connection, felt that the grass was greener on the other side, as we saw earlier, and they decided to walk away because of this clouded way of looking at things? But here you are representing the sun's energy, representing that illuminated vibe that they only saw after the fact, perhaps. Yeah, they might have had other options at the time, but here they are. Look at that. They're wanting a new beginning, a new chapter in love with you. Aces presenting itself. So there is a very solid offer that is coming your way. When it comes to this person, it's presenting itself from a twin flame. Divine Feminine, here you are again as the Empress. So I feel we have a masculine here who really wants to express their feelings through this reading for you. There's something about the Queen of Pentacles that's very prominent here this evening. So this is telling us maybe that the feminine has always been very giving towards the masculine, and maybe the masculine just wasn't reciprocating that. And so now I feel the tables really have turned. Yep. Look at these next two cards right next to each other. The Star followed by the Nine of Cups. Both of these representing wishes that want to come to fruition, want to come true. Maybe you both are on the same page without even realizing it. Maybe wishing for a reunion or to come together to reconnect, but maybe there has been no contact. Somebody clearly is hoping for that miracle or wishing for that miracle to happen and wanting a new beginning. Look at that. There's that Fool card coming through. Wow. Whoever this is, they do think about you. We've got the Six of Cups. So there's that past influence from this card. And it's also telling us that they can't stop thinking about you and focusing on wanting a reunion with you. And what are they bringing with them is that Six of Pentacles. So I feel they might have dropped the ball before as far as being able to give as much as they received from you. And now they recognize that and they are wanting to bring that towards you. So I actually love that we've got the Justice card followed by the Two of Cups, because they are bringing balance back into the connection because of the love that they still have for you, and they can't seem to maybe picture anybody else being with them at this point, just you. Yep, there's the clarity. Okay, we've got victory coming in with the Ace of Swords. So many aces popping up here. So new beginnings, fresh starts, new chapters. They have the clarity. Whatever might have driven a wedge between the two of you, this right here is letting us know that they're removing that issue or challenge or obstacle, whatever it is. They're cutting it out so that they can dedicate their time fully to you and the relationship. And here we are again with our Ten of Pentacles. Financial windfall for some of you guys. So it could either be you, it could be maybe this person that you're thinking about, especially if they are your twin. So maybe career-wise, as I said earlier, that could be going fantastically. But maybe the love life, not so much, since you guys have been apart or having some issues. But look at this. Oh my gosh. So the Empress and the Emperor definitely coming through as like two magnets who feel the need to just come together. Whatever obstacles were in the way, it's being removed, you know, and we saw the temporary sadness earlier. So I feel this makes way for the happiness, and maybe that's why we kept seeing the sun come through. So I love the way that's presenting itself there, guys. Very nice messages. All right, so that is this evening's general love forecast. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the personal mini readings. Give me 1 second, guys, as I reorganize my desk and these cards. And after I complete the personal mini readings, then we'll go ahead and do the merch giveaways. All right, so give me 1 second. All right, guys, thank you for your patience. So for those who are just now hopping on, or if you hop on after we've started, we are doing merch giveaways, all right, for everybody that books a personal mini reading. So what we have so far, Coya, Marie, Shenise, and Alex, okay, in that order. Feel free to go and ask Cameron if you have any questions in the comments as we go. All right, so let's get started. So Coya, can you give me the honest truth for the feelings and intentions of my ex? We're both Geminis. I often wondered if he's a karmic. Okay, let's see. Let's take a look at that, all right? What is the energy when it comes to the ex-partner? Yes, you are first. Okay, so just the truth, right? As best as I can give it to you. Let's see. Focusing on your ex here. Your Gemini ex. What is that vibe when it comes to your ex? Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on Coya, Gemini, and her ex-partner, also Gemini energy. What do we need to focus on? What needs to come through? Okay. We have euphoria, okay, chasing thrills, joy, and laughter. So the vibe that I get from that, Coya, it's maybe he's gotten himself in situations where he's not really looking for a serious relationship. He enjoys people, he enjoys connections, but he's not really looking for anything serious, nothing to settle down or commit. He just wants to have fun. That's the type of energy I'm getting from that. Oh, you're so welcome, Daniela. Thank you. We do have spiritual connection, okay? Deep love, soulmates, unity. So these two cards together for me, Coya, the way it's coming through, he really is all about just having fun, not really looking for anything too serious, as I've mentioned. So that's kind of what I'm getting with that combination. And it's confirmed by this card. Illusions, clouded judgment, unbalanced and skewed. Okay. And then we have conflicted multiple choices, inconsistency, decisions. And lastly, we've got elusive. So intangible, dishonest, and tricky. So that is confirmation that he's not always truthful. Maybe not just with you, but even other people. Let me see what other energies I can pick up off of your ex here. If you guys hear any crying in the background, that's my granddaughter having a hissy fit. I can't sugarcoat it. She's having a hissy fit. All right, let's see. Look at that. We have secrets, which kind of goes together with the elusive card, because he's kind of keeping things maybe from you, or he's just not letting people in fully. You know, it's like he's only letting people know what it is that he wants them to know. He needs to focus on self-love as well in order to, you know, not hurt people, especially if his intentions just are not good intentions, you know, because he might actually connect with somebody, and maybe including yourself, that, you know, you're wanting something more solid, you're wanting a serious relationship, but he's not about that. But I have a feeling that that's going to bite him in the butt later. That's just what I'm feeling here. Let's see what else. What else, please? Focusing on Coya and her ex, both Gemini energy. Forbidden. Okay. So this is like the forbidden fruit, getting himself in situations where lines are crossed. So I don't know if this is something that you're aware of. You know, part of chasing thrills might be for him getting himself mixed up in situations where somebody could be married, they're taken, or it turns into drama. One more card from this deck. Let's see what else. And then we'll clarify. Seduced. Okay. So seduced, secrets. He gets himself mixed up in situations where he's inconsistent, having way too many options, too many choices perhaps. So that's kind of telling me, Coya, that there could be other people in the picture. You know, let's see. Let's clarify. Let's see. What is going on with your ex here? We have the Judgment, so hopefully, eventually, he goes through this awakening in order to see things a lot clearer as to how his actions come through with people. You know, if he's being dishonest, if he's just about chasing thrills, as we can see, just having fun with people rather than, or maybe playing with their affections. But at the end of the day, that could really backfire on your ex here. And if there is no contact between the two of you, this could be contact that comes in. Maybe after a while he realizes that he did hurt you. But look at that, Seven of Cups right next to elusive, where he's coming through with this very tricky energy. Kind of shady, manipulative, making wrong choices, having way too many options. And now we've got Lovers coming through. Interesting that it does represent Gemini. You're both Gemini. I feel, since this is a card of making decisions and choices, that you both have your own free will to choose what it is or how it is that you see this playing out. Interesting how it's right next to the Seven of Cups and Secrets. So I feel when it comes to his romantic experiences that he doesn't exactly tell you everything that he does or goes through. He could have multiple partners, honestly. That's just what's coming through here. And then we've got the Moon. So this is clarifying that he's hiding things, because this is a card of secrets. That is clarifying the secrets card that we are seeing. He's keeping something from you, or he tends to just do that. So he's just not coming through with a very honest, forthright energy here. Let's see what else. Focusing on Coya and her ex, Geminis. And I have a card flying. One second. So we do have the Queen of Pentacles, but it's coming up in the reverse. Okay, so the reversed energy is someone who's smothering, or the jealous type, self-centered. There's some conflicts coming through, and it does represent a cheater. Okay, but it's representing Divine Feminine. So he might have gotten himself mixed up with somebody who tends to be chasing thrills as well, who tends to be maybe cheating on their partner. So he could get himself involved with somebody who's already in another relationship, could be married maybe, which is very complicated. Yeah. Let's see what else. We do see the Five of Swords, so there's that sneakiness that's coming through, some conflicts for sure. And if things get too serious, it just seems that with your ex, that there's more this energy of walking away when things get too serious. And now here we are with the Three of Swords. So we're seeing betrayal, we're seeing love triangles, third parties, separations. That is what we're seeing here. I feel on your behalf, Coya, you're being directed to just start fresh, have a new beginning when it comes to your romantic life. You're better off without this person, I feel. You know, focus more so on being able to fill your own cup, because I don't see your ex doing that for you. It's just not presenting itself in that way. Yeah, look, Six of Swords. So there's healing that's needed. You're being directed to just move on, leave it behind, release it, because you deserve better. Yep. Look at this, Ten of Swords, backstabbing, betrayal, you know, severing ties. It's not a good energy. And here we are with the Chariot. So in a way, this reading, as well as maybe your angel guides, the universe, giving you these signs that you're better off moving in a different direction and just letting it go, because it's not going to pan out into anything substantial. It'll just end up hurting you. You know, and then bottom of the deck, we've got the Five of Wands. As you can see from the upright interpretations, there's competition, rivalry, conflicts, struggles, tension, arguments, defensive, diversity, pent-up energy, temper, egos clash. It's nothing positive, unfortunately. Yeah. You deserve the world, you know, but unfortunately, the way it's coming through in this reading, your ex is unable to deliver that, you know. So if they are interacting with other people, but not really looking for anything serious, then your ex is doing you a favor by maybe not communicating, not interacting with you. And if they are interacting with you, you're still directed to maybe keep your guard up and just be mindful of what it is that your ex is bringing towards you, because it doesn't look like anything you should entertain. Okay, so I'll leave that there. Not the best news, unfortunately, when it comes to the ex situation, but it could also be a blessing that it's protecting you from expecting anything from this individual that's worth your time. Okay, thank you so much, Coya. Definitely stick around though, because we're doing the giveaway. All right. All right. Thank you so much for your question. So Marie, you are next. All right. Let's go ahead and get to your question here. Okay, give me 1 second. So what can you tell me about my person / husband that I haven't met yet? Oh, okay. That's right. You're single Gemini. Okay. Let's see. I like to grab, for singles especially, just for the fun of it, to grab some letters and zodiac signs. I don't know if we did this for you already, but let's see what it is for this time. So this is just the fun portion of your reading to give you a potential idea as to who it is that could come in. We have E. EV. Eva, that's interesting. Evan, oh, okay. Maybe you'll meet an Evan. Let's grab a few more. We have C. Yeah, as it plays out, right? You never know who you end up meeting. So we have C, B. Let's grab a couple more here. J. And then we have X. All right, so those are the letters. Let's go ahead and grab some potential signs here. Can be sun, moon, rising. Yeah, you ended up getting a name. Evan. AJ. All right, let's see. Let's grab some zodiacs. I have a very unhappy grandchild in the background. I hear her. Okay, here we go. We have Sagittarius. We have Scorpio. Okay. Let's see. We also have, I can't read this one. Oh, Virgo. And then we have Leo. Let me grab one more. And we have Taurus. Okay, so those are potentials. Let's go ahead and grab some messages here. So that's just the fun portion that I wanted to see who would come through. Virgo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. So those are the signs. And then these are the letters. Okay, so let's grab some insight here for you as to who could be coming towards you. Let's see, what deck am I drawn to here? All right, here we go. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Marie, Gemini, okay. What do you need to know? What it is that you need to watch out for, maybe? What is the insight here, please, that we need to know? As far as a future person, potential husband that you have yet to meet. Oh, wow, look at this. Whenever I see this card, it reminds me of a wedding. Clover, a very happy surprise. This could be an indication of maybe meeting somebody unexpectedly when you least expect it. We've got flowers coming through. Love, passion, and appreciation. What a combination. Okay, so there's flowers here. It could be maybe a masculine that's very romantic, bringing you flowers. And now you see soulmate, past life, love, connection, soulmate, or twin ray, which we saw earlier. It's coming through again. So this is a very nice combination of cards presenting itself here. Bottom of the deck, we have child. So youthful, playful, inner child healing. So they could be a very playful, fun person, but this could also be somebody that you end up maybe starting a family with if that's something that you're interested in. So marriage, starting a family, very romantic, bringing flowers, could be a very passionate connection. You guys could have also met in a past life. So whenever I see that, it reminds me of somebody. Maybe you guys have this instant attraction upon meeting each other for the very first time. You know, that whole love at first sight type concept. Let's go ahead and see what else. When it comes to potential new love coming in. You're sitting next to a bouquet. I love that. Well, expect more flowers. Okay. So here's the Chariot. I love to start off with that card because it's telling us that even though your love life might feel like it's been stagnant, it's about to move forward. And this is not just moving forward, but it's leading towards a person that really could potentially be the one for you. Because it's a very triumphant, successful energy. I love that. So we have the Six of Pentacles, equality, equal give and take, giving and receiving. This is a person who wants to be able to share their life with you. They're not looking to mess around. They're not looking to bring in any drama. So that's fantastic. Very nice. What else, please? Angels and spirit guides. What else do we need to know here? So this is your own energy there. I feel that when you do make this love connection, you'll feel it in your heart. You're going to know that there's something there. That instant attraction. And even though you haven't maybe had the best of luck in love and romance, that things will get better. This is a very resilient energy with the Nine of Wands. So you will get past this experience where you've been single and maybe just haven't had the best of luck. The person that's meant for you, we see with the Three of Pentacles, they really are all in. They really are wanting to get to know you and work together on the partnership. Ooh, look at that. You've got the Six of Wands. So this right here, it's victory. This right here, it's triumph, it's victory as well, it's success. So there's a lot of good energy surrounding your potential to be able to find love. This person could also be very successful in their career, maybe. Wow. We have the Seven of Pentacles. So eventually this person will come in, I feel. It will take time, but I feel it's worth the wait. So in the meantime, just focus on being your best self. Ooh, you could attract this King of Cups as well. You could attract a water sign. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Did we get any water signs? Let me see. Virgos. Got Scorpio. Okay. So could be Scorpio. Could be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, of course. But King of Cups is somebody who's ready to offer that cup. Ready to love you. This is somebody who can be faithful, who is devoted to the partnership and can be maybe marriage material. But as we can see, it takes patience. It will come to you when the time is right. We already did see Sagittarius. This is picking up off of Sagittarius again. So even though, again, you might have not experienced the best things in prior connections, that there will be a very nice connection that is coming in. Somebody that might bring peace into your life. You know, no more chaos, no more drama. Somebody that you really can connect with. Somebody who is ready to offer everything they've got to you. We've got new beginnings, two aces right next to each other. So you're going to connect with this person and you'll see so much potential in this individual, making you want to think of long-term commitment or even marriage and moving in together, starting a family, all of those amazing milestones that we would want to experience with somebody. Absolutely. Faithful and devoted is a necessity. Absolutely. Look at that. You've got the Star. You could also connect with Aquarius here. So your wish to find love, it will manifest in time. Look at that. Four of Wands, which we've already seen throughout this evening. So could be a twin flame connection. It's a very nice connection that is coming towards you. There really could be potential for marriage there. You'll know when you find this person. So it's a very celebratory type vibe that's coming through. Hi, Shenise. It's totally up to you if you want me to do them together.
I wrote it down.
Oh, okay. So Cameron said that she wrote them both down together. So I'll do them together. And then look at that. We've got the Sun coming through. I mean, this is your happy ending right here. So it almost erases whatever negative experiences or disappointments that you might have had in your love life. Things are about to shift and change here. Okay, so I feel nothing but good energies, honestly, as far as what's coming towards you. It looks really, really nice. So I think we'll go ahead and end that there. It looks fantastic, honestly, the way that's presenting itself there. Are you okay? So marriage, a very happy outcome, a compatible partnership, starting a family, very romantic person. That is the way it's coming through here. So I really do feel that your luck is about to shift and change as far as what the future has in store for your love life. Okay, Thank you so very much. That was a nice reading. So stick around because we're doing the giveaway, okay? If you can. So yeah, that was awesome. Okay, so moving on. So Shenise, you are up next. Okay, give me 1 second here. Oh, you're so welcome. That was a great reading. All right, Shenise. So what's Kai's feelings and emotions towards the children's mother? And what's Kai's feelings and intentions towards me? Okay. So let's see what's going on there. If anything has changed. All right, give me 1 second here. All right. So let's take a look at Kai's feelings and emotions first with the children's mother. What is that energy looking like here, please? What is that energy looking like? Okay, well, here's her feminine energy that's already presenting itself. Emotional whirlwind. Things are unstable. Clashing. Resentment. Why am I getting deja vu right now? I feel like some of these messages came through already when we analyzed that connection. There's resentment. They could have said words towards each other that were not coming from a good place. They're not on the same page. I feel they are not on the same page. Let me grab from a different deck here. Let me see his energy. It's almost like they're butting heads. Yeah, look, he's got her in the shadow. Okay. We have service. So I feel he's just going through the motions here when it comes to this situation. Okay. He's doing whatever is necessary to keep the peace because his children are involved and he's not really wanting to create an environment for them that's hostile, maybe. Okay. So let's grab, let me see. I'm going to grab from one more deck and then we'll clarify. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Kai, Leo, his feelings and emotions towards his children's mother. Yes, it does, right? The energy between the two of them, it seems to be very similar to what's already come through. We're seeing sorrow. Maybe if they are arguing or bickering maybe in front of the children and they're picking up off of that, that could be where this is coming from, that it makes them sad that it even needs to go in that direction. And then we have no, so he's objecting to something. He's maybe telling her no, like, I can't do this. They're clashing. We see that here. All right, so let's go ahead and confirm what's up. I feel he wants to keep the peace, but it's getting harder and harder to do that, maybe. It's affecting him, though, big time in his mental space. I feel he's struggling, which I believe that came through already before. He definitely wants out. He wants to get away from this situation where if he could, he would prefer to not even have to interact, but he does. He wants to leave it behind. He wants to maybe walk away from his obligations, but I don't think he's going to do that because he is of service to his obligations, to his children, the family dynamic. but there's a part of him that really wants to. Yeah. So many disagreements. They are big time, just not on the same page. There could be some disagreements and arguments here. We're seeing anger. We're seeing anger here as well. Oh, wow. Nine of Wands. So this has been a situation we see with the sorrow. There's a part of it that's hurting him, that it might be hurting his children somehow or disappointing them. And maybe the disagreements that he's having with the children's mother, it's definitely testing him. He wants to be able to just get past this. Hasn't been easy. He feels like he needs to take a stand for something. What is up with this? I feel whatever it is that he wants to happen here in this situation, it's going to take time. You know, and maybe he feels like he is losing his patience when it comes to the children's mother and some of the things that they are not disagreeing on. He could also be fantasizing about what things would be like if this just didn't exist, you know, but obviously it does. Yeah. We've got the Magician. We've got the Fool. So there's a part of him that really just wants to manifest something very different here in his life, to start over. And I'm just going to say this because it's a part of what I'm picking up here. I feel that there are times where he almost wishes that he didn't have to be in this situation with his children, but it is a part of his reality. He just wants to get away from it. He wants to get away from it, yeah. There's something about his finances coming through here also. You know, either he's doing a lot better when it comes to his money matters, or that's what it is that he's hoping to manifest in his life so that he can provide better for his children. It could also be the children's mother who's got boundaries when it comes to Kai. Maybe because of the disagreements or the fact that they don't see eye to eye. He definitely wants to break free from it, though. That's what I'm seeing here when it comes to Kai. There is resentment on his part, but it's getting to the point where they both kind of resent each other in very different ways. Yeah, it could be, you know. I mean, I don't think it's abusive or anything. I'm not feeling that, but there's arguments, there's disagreements. The more this continues, I feel like something's gonna break. You know, like he won't be able to keep doing this. Something has to shift and change. That is what I'm getting. But here is the children's mother right here with the Queen of Pentacles, because that is a very maternal energy. We've got the Ace of Swords. Here is the Leo representation through the Strength card. That, of course, represents Kai. And I feel that because of what's happening here, maybe he feels like he's being pulled in so many directions, like he can't really focus on what it is that he feels he needs to do or what it is that he wants to do. What I do get is that he wants to be able to create something different here. He wants to be able to cut out maybe the obligation towards his children's mother, but he's struggling a little bit with that. We're seeing the Knight of Swords as well. So I feel like he needs to take better care of himself. Maybe he's not sleeping, or he's allowing things to really get to him. And it's affecting maybe his physical health, his mental health. Could be having nightmares about this whole situation. Wants to start over. Certain things have been compromised, I feel. And when it comes to the Ace of Cups, he really needs to take better care of himself. I feel his cup is empty. He really needs to focus on himself in order to be a better parent or to just be more present. And then we have the Hangman. So he needs to take a step back from this type of energy so that he really can be there for his children the way he needs to be. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So that is telling us things can change. Things can shift if he actually allows it to. Because he's so frazzled, I feel, that it's starting to affect some of the decisions that he makes, to where he might almost be too stressed out to make better choices for himself and his children. Look at that. He's carrying all this weight on his shoulders, and it's just going to continue to weigh him down until he addresses it. Like, really addresses it. Okay, so that's what I'm getting from that scenario. And while I'm doing this reading, I almost feel that heaviness that he is carrying. It's pretty intense, honestly. So that's what's coming through there. Wow. All right, so now when it comes to the two of you, let's go ahead and see what we can pick up. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Shenise and Kai. Okay, so Leo and Taurus. So let's take a look at Kai's energy for the two of you. It's coming through as hollow, so he's not tapped into his emotions. I do feel, though, when it comes to his love life, there's not a whole lot going on there. We do see boredom here. Oh, boy. What else do we need to know when it comes to Kai, Leo, please? Frustrated. He's putting up a front, okay, facade. Maybe he's pretending to be okay, but he's not. You guys used to be really good friends. Oh gosh, yeah. Which makes it all the more sad that this is what's coming through. We have expressive. I feel he's conflicted a bit within himself. And this is a huge part of it. You know, he wants the world to see him put together, like he's okay, but he isn't. There's a lot that he's holding in. And then we have defeated coming through now. When someone's defeated, you know, it's almost like they've given up. I don't know if he's a drinker, but I kind of get that energy from that card sometimes. You know, especially if he's feeling just worn down and just stressed out. So let's grab some insight here. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on Shenise, Taurus, and Kai, Leo. What else can you tell us, please, about this connection? So what we're seeing so far, Shenise, is he's not tapped into his heart space. It's almost like he's numb. Look at that, 8 of Cups. He's checked out. He has checked out. And now we're seeing the Lovers. So confirmation, there's not a whole lot going on in his love life. And that's his choice to not engage. He admitted that he has trust issues. Yeah, I see it. We do see the star. It's just that he's coming through, as we can see how this is lining up. He's frustrated with what it is that he wants to manifest in his life, whether it is love related or just finding peace with his children's mother and the whole family dynamic. Seven of Cups. What I feel for this situation with Kai is that he wishes he had other options here. And that applies to not just the love situation, the connection, the friendship between the two of you that you had once shared. That's a part of his frustration. He wants for life to go in a different direction, but I feel it's been a bit of a struggle for him. It's like he would eventually want to fall in love, get into a relationship, somebody that he can interact with and talk to and fall in love, and all of those milestones that you would want to experience with somebody. But as of right now, we clearly see that he's empty. He's running on empty, and that I feel he has checked out emotionally a little bit when it comes to dating, period, just connecting with people overall. Wow. And then we see the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel that if he has checked out, if he is feeling defeated and frustrated, as we can see all of these cards here, he's not in any good place to be able to work on his goals, his dreams, his wishes. He needs to be able to lift himself back up, to get back up, take that first step. Two cards, wow. Eight of Cups, Five of Swords. They both say walking away, walk away. So it's almost like he wants to be left alone. He just wants to not engage. But at the same time, we clearly see that he's bored because there's not a whole lot going on. But he might be pushing people away. Look at that, the way that's lining up. He's walking away from commitment. Walking away from his obligations, perhaps. And he wants change. He wants to be able to transform his life. Look at this. We have the Ace of Cups coming through again. So, wow. I feel he really needs to be able to work on himself and to create change within himself first. Going back to that Ace of Cups, you know, it's coming through again. So that's just what I'm getting energetically, that he is running on empty. And he needs to be able to fill that cup for himself first before he can open himself up to love. Whether that's romantic love, love that he receives and accepts from his children, his loved ones, friends. He's running on empty. That's what we're getting there. Let's see. And now we see the Two of Swords. So we're at a stalemate here, Shenise, when it comes to the two of you. He's not tapped into his emotions at all. He's checked out. That can shift and change later, but that is what's coming through right now. And maybe intuitively you're picking up off of that. Yeah. We're at a stalemate. We're at an impasse here. That is just what's coming through there. We see the Six of Pentacles. So right now he's unable to bring that forward because, of course, this represents being able to give as much as we receive from people. But that part of that frustration is unable to deliver that. Yep. He's got a lot of regrets. We see that here. Also, maybe part of the reason why there hasn't been any progress could be that he just doesn't have what it takes energetically to even do anything about this. But the longer he's in that type of vibe, he's going to miss out on any sort of opportunity to do anything about it later, because that window is going to eventually close. It's not closed yet. He needs to work on himself first. So the fact that it's at a stalemate might actually be a blessing, but he can't be in this type of limbo forever, you know? Something has to shift. Something has to give. And ultimately, he might end up really losing any sort of chance at love, whether it is between the two of you or somebody else. He might miss the boat, you know, because it's right here, Ten of Cups. He can actually experience this, but he's closed off to it. He's checked out. That is what's coming through. So in the meantime, you just need to remain at a distance. And as you mentioned, you've been doing that. So that's a good thing, I feel. Because if, let's just say you were to try to reason with him or to interact in any way, I feel it would just backfire. And then we've got the Tower. Yeah, it wouldn't work out well. So just be mindful of that type of energy when it comes to Kai, because I feel there's a lot that he needs to figure out for himself. That is just what I'm seeing there. All right, Shenise, so that's what I've got. I do hope that that offers you some insight for the energy at this time. All right, so thank you as always, but do stick around because we are going to be doing the giveaway with the merch. Okay, thank you as always, appreciate it. All right, so Alex, you are up next. Hi Meg, thank you so much for the super chat. We'll do your reading shortly. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me just organize these cards. Okay, what's to come in love with R? Okay, Alex. Hold on 1 second. If you wouldn't mind, if you could please provide the sun signs, that would be great. Okay. Thank you, Shenise. Okay, almost done. I just need to organize these cards. 1 second. Okay, Alex. What is your sun sign, please? As well as for R, if you wouldn't mind providing that.
Oh, Pisces.
Pisces. Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much. Okay. So what's to come in love? Let's go ahead and take a look at your situation here. Okay. All right. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on Alex, Pisces, and your person of interest, Leo, R. So what's the energy? What is the vibe here? Are you guys going through stuff right now or in separation? We are starting off with lunar cycles. It does say connecting with the cycles of the moon. So whatever phase we are in currently, I feel that with the shift of that lunar cycle, there's something that's coming in for this connection. We'll see, of course, whether that's a positive thing or not. Let's see. Well, we do see breakthrough, okay, penetrating walls. So what I'm picking up here for the two of you is whatever challenges or obstacles you guys might be going through, there seems to be progress that can create some sort of movement for the two of you. Ooh, divine soul connection. You guys could have also had a past life connection. Past life healing. You guys might have actually been a couple in a past life. We're also seeing in love, euphoria, bliss, butterflies, loved up, chemistry, feeling good. All right. And then we see walking away, but it does say moving forward. So perhaps walking away from some of the challenges, because we do see a breakthrough that's presenting itself here. So that in a way is actually really good. Let's grab some insight here with some tarot. Okay. So it does seem here that when it comes to R, or even yourself, Alex, that there's love there. That there is love there. Divine soul connection. I mean, that looks pretty positive. So it does seem here that the divine masculine representing R coming through as the Emperor, that's a very positive sign that maybe he's getting ready to create this breakthrough or to help move things forward for the two of you. Wow, how nice. We've got the Two of Cups. So part of what's presenting itself here is the fact that you're both mutually attracted to each other, that it's got a lot of potential to turn into something long-term. I mean, look at this card right here in love, and this right here represents partnership, duality. All of that looks pretty positive. When it comes to this love connection, we are seeing some pretty uplifting messages. There could be some unexpected things that happens between the two of you. Maybe you don't see it coming, but it does represent good news of some sort when it comes to the connection. And then now you've got the Magician. So that's actually pretty positive, the way it's presenting itself there. Something to manifest when it comes to the actual love connection. If you guys are in separation, I didn't get any background on the connection here, but if you guys are not together right now, it does seem that there's still love or emotion certainly being exchanged between the two of you, and it can have a pretty positive outcome. So if you guys are going through a rocky time, it does seem that there's the opportunity to move forward from that. Great cards, Ace of Pentacles. So this right here is stability in the relationship, walking away from either drama or instability in order to be able to bring in the security of a relationship. And maybe from ours standpoint, able to really bring in a solid offer of commitment if that has been an issue. Okay, you guys are separated, but messaging, and it is rocky on messages. Okay. I feel you guys can overcome that, honestly. So the separation might be temporary. Yeah. Let's see what else. We do have the World. So whatever cycle you guys are on currently, and interesting that we've got lunar cycles right here. So whatever that next lunar phase might be, something's about to shift and change for the two of you, where things can fall into place. So that could bring about a reunion for the two of you. So that's good. And for you both to perhaps make a conscious choice to come back together. I mean, the chemistry is here. We see that in this card as well. So there's love between the two of you that's still represented here. And the Lover's card, it's all about making that decision, that choice. And I feel you guys would still choose each other. So even though things are a little bit rocky right now, I feel that's temporary. Okay. Very nice. You've got the Fool. Okay. So there's a new beginning here for you guys. It's on its way to you, I feel. And look, you've got the Chariot. So there is movement, a positive movement forward. And I love that this is coming through here because it literally says moving forward. And here's the movement right here. And it's allowing you guys to overcome the challenges of what might be happening currently. So to me, that's a good thing. Pretty positive vibes that I'm getting, despite whatever might have happened. This is good as well. 6 of Pentacles. So this is giving you guys the opportunity to work on the equality in the partnership, to be more of a 50-50 exchange between the two of you, where you're both equally giving to each other rather than one person doing more work than the other. Yeah. So I see things moving along, honestly. Ooh, look at that. You've got the 4 of Wands. So there's a reunion. I don't know if you feel that R is a twin flame, but this is a twin flame card. And it's also letting you know that you're on the right track towards something manifesting, at least towards a reunion, and being able to create a much stronger foundation in the relationship. A lot of challenges there. I feel it's temporary, honestly, because look at the next card. You've got the Sun that is followed by the Wheel of Fortune. So it'll turn around, at least the way that it's coming through here, Alex. It does look pretty positive that things can change. You guys have a chance at happiness again. And if it just feels like you've had a streak of bad luck in this partnership, I feel good karma is going to replace that, and things will eventually move towards a more positive experience for the two of you. Okay, so I really like how that presented itself, because I'm really feeling that despite some of the ups and downs that might be happening, overall it looks pretty positive that you guys can have a second chance to just come together and maybe be even stronger than how you guys were before. Okay, so that's what I've got for you. I hope that that helps, and you know, we can always do an energy check-in for a future reading if you'd like, but overall that looks quite positive. Okay, thank you so much, Alex. Be sure you stick around because we're doing the giveaway. Okay, all right, so I have Meg. Let's see, Meg and then Infinity. Okay, all right, give me one sec. Okay. Okay, Meg, would love insights into how things will progress with me, your Cancer, and Tim, Scorpio, and how he's feeling. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at Tim and see what's going on there. All right. Oh, you're so welcome, Alex. Thank you. Okay, Meg, let's take a look at Tim's energy here. Tim, Scorpio, and the connection with you, Cancer. Angels and spirit guides, please give us some insight on this connection. What is going on with Tim energetically? What is going on? We're seeing discover. Whenever I see that, it's somebody who wants to explore their options. I don't know if you guys are together or in separation, but that's what I get from that type of message. In discovery mode, wanting to explore, wanting to see what's out there. And now we're seeing planning. That is followed by freedom. Very similar energies here. And then we have discontent. Oh boy. Okay, so you guys are together, but look at the cards. There's something here, Meg, that's presenting itself in a way where he feels like something's just not adding up. And I don't know why it's coming through like that if you guys are together, but let's see. Let's see. Let me grab a different deck and see what else presents itself here. Have you guys been dealing with any sort of issues in the connection? Or maybe there's the possibility too that maybe you guys are on different pages, but it could also be that he's not exactly expressing himself in that way. Oh, wow. And look at the next card. We have unspoken feelings. So this is what I'm getting when it comes to Tim. He's not exactly telling you everything. That's weird. Okay. There's something that he could be holding back, not really telling you. And if this has nothing to do with the connection, if he actually is fine with the relationship, but he's discontent, it could be in other areas of his life. I don't know if he's happy at his job or discontent with other things going on in his life. But if we're looking at the connection, the relationship itself, and the way it's presenting itself here, he feels that there's something else out there, you know, and going back to what came through in one of the other readings earlier, where he feels like maybe the grass is greener on the other side. There's curiosity from Tim that's coming through these cards. Something that he's choosing to perhaps not share with you. Unspoken feelings, or maybe there's this need for you guys to be able to sit down and have a candid conversation about where you guys are at in the relationship. And then the bottom of the deck, we have unfaithful. I don't know if he actually has been unfaithful, so it's just presenting itself here in this reading. I mean, I hope not, but let's go ahead and see what the tarot brings forward. And, you know, there's all sorts of different types of infidelity. There's emotional cheating. If it's not physical, then it could be emotional. But hopefully that's not the case. It could also be giving you maybe a glimpse into a potential of what could happen if he continues to be discontent in the relationship. So I feel if none of that is going on, there's really this need to kind of talk, you know, like really have a very deep conversation. Maybe pick his brain a little bit. You know, are you content? Are you happy? And just see where that conversation goes. So we do have the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is a card of freedom. 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 Wanting to be solo. Okay. Oh boy. Just the fact that you guys are together is what's confusing me, because if he's content, if he's happy in the relationship, these cards are painting a very different picture. Very different. Because this is somebody who wants to explore, somebody who wants to break free. We're seeing two cards now that literally say freedom. And that usually equates to somebody who's not wanting to stick around in a situation. we're now seeing a Tower moment. So is he planning? And I'm just going to put this candidly. Is he planning a breakup? I don't know. But this can represent a separation here. It's literally next to a card that says planning. So what is he planning? If again, we can't assume that he's planning to break up with you, but if it's something else, then he's planning to sever ties with someone or something or a situation where he feels the need to break free. If it is the connection with you, Meg, then this is a whole different story here. And now we're seeing the Two of Cups. So is he wanting to break free to be able to find someone else? Do you find that you guys overall are very compatible? Do you get along? This is the next card here, which is why I'm asking, because Five of Swords, we're seeing the disagreement. So if you guys tend to bicker or not disagree or maybe not see eye to eye on certain things, maybe that's why he feels like he's discontent. And then this is also picking up off of a reference to some sort of competition. And if there's competition, that might represent somebody that he could be interested in, but he's maybe not telling you. I don't even know if any of this stuff is happening. I'm just reading these cards the way they're presenting itself. You guys are compatible and you do get along. What the heck? I really hope that this is wrong, because Three of Swords is a possible third party. Grief, heartbreak. I would hate for him to... I really would hate for this reading to manifest in the 3D, because the way it's coming through, that there's a potential breakup that could happen. But, you know, sometimes a reading can actually help deter that, especially if you guys are able to sit down and talk. Because this right here could represent something that he does that could hurt you. And now we're seeing the Five of Wands. So fives can represent adversity in a situation. And we're seeing literally two cards that say disagreement and competition. And now we're seeing the combination of the fact that he could be unfaithful. Not necessarily physically, but I don't know if he's talking to someone online. No idea. I was not expecting this. I'm not loving this reading, honestly. Okay. We're now seeing Seven of Cups. Other options. Wondering perhaps if there's something better out there. I'm really wanting to shuffle these cards and see if it could take a turn for the better. He's coming through as the Divine Masculine for sure. Coming in as the Emperor, he wants to take control of a situation and do something. But if what he's wanting to do is to break free, then that could pose to be a challenge here. And look at the next card here, Meg. We're seeing Eight of Cups, walking away, leaving something behind. Two freedom cards. Now we see walking away. We're seeing fives representing something challenging, competition, and then we've got the Three of Swords in the middle representing a potential third party, and the fact that he either is already unfaithful or this could represent where things could go. It'll unfold though. If it really is happening, and maybe you're not seeing it with your own eyes right now, but this right here, it's something that may reveal itself to you in time. Because we're seeing with the Six of Swords, one of you is planning on moving on and releasing the relationship here. If he is cheating, let's just say, and you don't know, he might decide to walk away from that it's not worth it, and sever ties with that person, ultimately dedicating his time and energy towards the partnership with you. If it goes in that direction, I really hope that that's the case, because typically the Emperor would be acting from a space of integrity here. And then we're seeing the Four of Cups. If he does anything, okay, this is a big if he does anything to hurt you by way of being unfaithful, he's going to regret it big time. I can't even emphasize that enough, like big time, because he might realize that you're the one that he wants to be with. But if he's feeling like the grass is greener on the other side, that he could actually entertain other people, other options, he's in for a very rude awakening, I feel. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. Six of Pentacles. There's the giving and receiving that is necessary. If he really is fully invested in the relationship, Meg, then that's a good thing, of course. But we see so many conflicting messages here that he might be thinking that there's something better. So just be mindful. I feel you guys really need to sit down and talk candidly about how you're both feeling, how you're both seeing the relationship. It's like, yes, you guys could be compatible. Yes, you could get along, but there's something beneath the surface here that's presenting itself in this reading that might eventually come to light, you know? Challenge and competition. We keep seeing that. There's some sort of competitive thing going on. So, gosh. And now we're seeing the Lovers. So this right here, he might make a choice to eventually take it from thinking about it and doing something about it, if that makes sense. If he's thinking of someone else, he might actually take action. That's a choice that he's making to entertain either a third-party situation or to explore other options, because we keep seeing competition. Competition, competition, competition. We're seeing that. We've seen freedom 2 times. We're seeing the Discover card. You put that together with the freedom. It's somebody who feels like they want to explore. They want to see. You guys have had deeper talks? Okay. I say have it again. Have it again. Because sometimes the Lovers card can represent third parties, love triangles. That is just what I'm seeing there. So if he chooses to cross that line, you know, this could be the advice for you, bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords, where you're being directed to cut him out. If he wants to discover and explore other connections, then it's almost like he's backing you into this corner where you would have to set these boundaries for yourself and sever ties. Okay, so that's what I am getting. I have no idea why that presented itself in that way, but it's difficult to ignore, you know, because as you mentioned, things seem to be pretty good between the two of you. You're together, you guys are compatible, you get along great, you've had the deep talks. But if he's not really being truthful, and if he's not really telling you what's going on, then there could be issues there that's beneath the surface, you know? Yikes. So yeah, I'd love to be able to revisit this for a future reading if you need further clarification on that. But, you know, it's going to take a little bit more time, of course, to see if this even plays out. But that is what came through for your reading. Okay, Meg, thank you so much. That was deep. That was deep. This is one of those readings where I hope I'm way off. Really way off. All right, I wish you the best on that one. That was hard. That was a difficult one. You're very welcome. Yeah, very welcome. Okay, so Infinity, you are up next. Okay. Why is my Aries guy ghosting me? Libra. Will he reach out? Sorry, Cameron, I can't read your reading. I mean, read your writing. Will he reach out? What does that say? Oh, come back soon? Is that what that says?
Yeah.
Will he reach out or come back soon? When will I finally meet my future husband who wants a family, kids with me? Okay. All right. What'd you say? That's it? Okay. Okie dokie. So you are Libra. Okay, so your person is Aries. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and see. All right, guys. For those who are just now hopping on, guys, remember anybody who requested a personal mini reading tonight, we're going to be doing a couple of merch giveaways here. So please stick around. All right, Infinity. Okay, just asking your romantic situation, of course. Okay, let's see if you guys are going to reconnect. And if not, is there other love prospects here? So taking a look at your Aries Divine Masculine. What do we need to know here? What is this energy? Look at that, lunar cycles again. Okay, so this is telling us perhaps that the next lunar phase will be bringing in change. Okay. There's that card again, walking away, moving forward. I feel this is more of a positive energy like I did for the previous reading, because in order to create progress, it's like breaking free from a situation or something about the situation that just wasn't working. So maybe along with a new lunar cycle coming in, there's something more positive that's meant to replace some of the challenges that you guys are going through. Look at this. We have broken, feeling fragile, needing to rebuild. So this is actually a good combination, I feel, because whatever's broken between the two of you, it has the capacity to be fixed. And here's your Divine Masculine right there. So I feel it is your Aries Masculine here who will be taking the necessary steps to fix the situation. Okay. Even though you guys are disconnected right now. Oh, how interesting. Look at that. Disconnect, crossed wires, breakdown in communication. Okay. So I feel we definitely have broken communication coming through here. But along with this new cycle coming in, that could shift and change. Let me grab from a different deck and see what else we can find out here. Okay, what else when it comes to the two of you? What else? This one's coming through. Unspoken words. I'm sorry, I miss you, I love you. So there could be a lot that needs to be expressed here between the two of you, but because we've got this disconnection and maybe no contact at this point, that a lot of these words are just being felt internally but not expressed. So let's go ahead and grab from one more deck, and then we'll pull some tarot messages here. And I hope everybody that requested a personal mini reading, you guys are still here, because after this reading, we are doing a giveaway. Okay. We have surprises, confessions, love, unexpected, romance. Look at that. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Okay, let me read your comment. He is not ghosting me like that. It's just he stopped answering me, stopped communicating, very sporadic. Also, since he experiences turmoil all at once, he's been very distant and didn't show any interest to me. Okay. Well, you might just have some surprises coming in here. And bottom of the deck, look at this. We have fix, hope, back together again, and reignite. Okay, so whatever you guys are going through, I feel there's going to be a change coming. Could be unexpected. So your masculine here might just surprise you with something that you've been hoping for, wishing for. Not be so sporadic as you mentioned. Okay. So just the fact that, as you mentioned, stopped answering you, stopped communicating. There's definitely that disconnect that we are seeing there. All right, let's see. Well, you guys definitely have the opportunity to start again. We're seeing that with the Ace of Cups. And this goes along with that to be able to reignite the connection, the partnership, the communication. So I feel that whatever you guys are going through right now, it's temporary. Temporary breakup, temporary as far as not able to interact and communicate with each other. Let's see. What else do we need to know here? Look at that, 10 of Cups. I feel there's love here. There's definitely emotions being exchanged. Maybe at this point it's energetically rather than, you know, in the 3D, but I feel it's going to change. Okay, we've got the Judgment card, so that for me represents communication that is coming in. And maybe this time that you guys are not talking could be a good thing, because it's allowing for your masculine to really think things through as to what it is that he wants to do to be able to talk to you and be able to address what it is that he needs to say, because clearly we're seeing unspoken words here between the two of you. So it's just a matter of time, honestly, I feel, before things can really move forward for the two of you. Let's see what else. Part of the reason, too, why he is not as communicative is because he's very much in his head about what to say. He has issues with finance, family, house, car, health, work. That's a lot. And he abandoned me like that. I just want communication, connection while he's dealing with all. Yeah, you know, it's temporary. I really feel regardless of all of those issues, he'll come around. He'll come back around. He's just kind of stuck in his head about stuff. That is what I'm seeing. So look at the disconnect, the distance for now, the non-communication, almost like a blessing, because I really do feel that something's going to happen maybe next month, or I'm feeling it more so for the next couple of months. Things could shift and change. Yeah, look at that. This is our Seven of Pentacles. It literally is a wait and see card. You got to just give it some time. Try not to worry too much about the situation. He needs to kind of work on his own issues, and that's not your job to be able to fix that. He just needs to be able to address his own stuff. So all of that is going to take time. And once he puts in the work, then things can eventually move forward. Yeah, he definitely has some issues that needs to be addressed. Let's see what else. Look at that. You guys have the sun. It's followed by the Wheel of Fortune. I love that. So all the more reason to really see this as a situation that will pass. Whatever you guys are going through, it's not going to be in this type of vibe forever. I feel there will be communication that's coming in. You guys still have a chance at happiness. Let's see. Give me insight for how long he refused to have me around at all. Yeah, that's because of some of the issues that he's dealing with. So in a way, he's pushing you away. We see that here, walking away. He's just wanting to kind of work on his own issues, and I feel that that's necessary. But we do see things changing and shifting and turning around for the better. We'll grab some time frames here. I gotta find that deck, actually. Where the heck is it? Give me 1 second. Hold on. I can never find that deck when I need it. Hold on 1 second. But yeah, I do feel that things will shift and change for the better. Let's go ahead and grab from a different deck to see what else can be brought forward here. What else here? Look at that. We have message. So I really do feel that there is communication that's coming in. It literally says communication is needed. Communication is coming. Read between the lines and speak the truth. So he needs to come from a place of authenticity, and I feel he will do that when the time is right. Yeah. So he's carrying a pretty heavy weight right now, and that's something that he needs to address. And this makes sense too. This is the next card, freedom. You are as free as you choose to be. Freedom is a mindset. And right now his mindset is not coming from a very good place. So it's almost like a blessing that you guys aren't interacting as much, you know, or at all. I feel, as far as his intentions, I don't think he's there yet, honestly, but eventually he will be, where he can open himself up to expressing himself to you. Let me grab one more here. We've got restoration. What was meant to go had to leave. What is meant to stay will always find a way to restore. And that's what I'm getting for the two of you, that there's the possibility of coming back together to be able to restore what once was and maybe come back as something way better than what it was, you know? So let me go ahead and grab one more set of cards here. And with the Seven of Pentacles, it is a wait and see, as I've mentioned. It's a gestation period. So I'm kind of feeling instinctively that that number 7 might be significant for the two of you. Could be 7 weeks. It could be 7 months. It's just asking you to be patient. You guys were together and now this is happening again. He's still in lots of issues. Yeah, it's just going to take time, you know? We've got the Death card here. Right now, he really is going through this transition. So give him that time to be able to complete that journey for himself. Because if he were to come towards you as this broken person, it's not going to be a good energy for you guys in the relationship. He needs to be able to make a choice to come towards you as the best version of himself, you know? But he definitely feels the chemistry, regardless of how things might be going between the two of you. I feel he does still think about you. It's just that right now he's unable to make a decision because he has to work on his stuff. I feel this is helpful as well with that Hermit card. So he is doing a lot of soul searching perhaps during this time, needing time to himself. I feel that's much needed. Wow, so his grandmother is on life support. That's a lot to deal with, honestly. That is a lot. So when the time is right, he will communicate. That's what we're seeing here. There's healing for sure that is needed at this time. Six of Swords. So you guys will eventually find peace in the connection. You know, we do see calmer waters here. And that to me equates to moving forward towards a much better way of interacting for the two of you. And look at that. You've got the Ten of Cups. So this could be the ultimate destination for the two of you. It's just that it's not the right time quite yet. So if I had to give you a time frame, I'm picking up off of that number 7. It could be, as I've mentioned, 7 weeks. It could be as long as 7 months. It could be the 7th month of the year, which is July. So that could be significant as well. Okay, so I hope that helps offer you some insight there. And as far as a future husband, can your Aries person be the one? Absolutely. We are seeing surprises, unexpected romance that's coming in. Part of the Death card as well is giving a person the opportunity to start fresh and maybe manifest itself in a way where it's much better than how it was. You know, you're very welcome. I hope that was helpful. All right, guys, so we are going to go ahead and do our giveaway. So give me 1 second. We're going to get ourselves organized, and then we're going to go ahead and choose 2 winners this evening who requested a personal mini reading, and then we'll go ahead and announce that shortly. So hang tight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Okay, so write down all the people that requested readings, please. And then I'll choose 2 people. All right, guys, thank you for sticking around. So everybody that requested a personal mini reading this evening, we've got your names in a bag. So I'm going to choose 2 people to receive merch. So if you do win, please email us at celestialforecasts@gmail.com with your full name and address where we can ship the merch to you. Okay? And we're going to need sizes, so let us know if you are a large, medium, or a small. Okay, so obviously it's clothing, it's something to wear. We're going to send a couple of people some merch just to thank you guys for supporting us and being here for us. All right, here we go. Who do I have? Shenise, here you are. I hope you're still here because you just won. All right, so email me, celestialforecast@gmail.com. Let me know what size you wear, and we'll go ahead and ship it out to you. All right, let me pick one more. So Cameron, if you could please add the email address in the comments, please. Okay, one more person. Okay, so Shenise, are you here? Let me know. Let me know, please, if you're still here. Okay, here we go. One more person. One more person. Alex, are you here? Please tell me you are here. So Alex and Shenise, you guys are the winners of merch. I hope you guys are still here. Comment down below. Let us know if you're here. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go ahead and choose someone else, guys. Are you here? Are you here? Oh, man, I don't think they're here. Comment down below. We'll give it a minute just to make sure. Because we want to make sure you guys are here to win these prizes. All right, I don't see them. Okay. Shenise, Alex, are you guys gone? Okay, well, I'm moving on. Okay, you got to be here to win. Okay. Okay, let's see. Who am I getting? Oh, Coya! There you are! So you win. So be sure you email us, okay? celestialforecast@gmail.com. Let us know if you wear a large, a medium, or a small. We'll go ahead and mail the merch to you. And just to thank you so very much for being a part of our live stream community. Okay. So unfortunately, I don't see Shenise. I don't see Alex. So I have to choose someone else. All right, guys. I hope you're here. Okay, one more. One more person. Infinity. Please tell me you're here. Infinity. Infinity, are you here? You just won some merch. Oh my gosh, I hope you're here. Is this person still here? If Infinity is not here, I'm going to move on to the next person. Infinity, yay, you won. So you won some merch. Be sure you email us celestialforecast@gmail.com. So Coya and Infinity, you guys won some merch. Okay, so email us celestialforecast@gmail.com, and we need your size, large, medium, or small. Make sure you include your full name and address so that we can send it to you guys, okay? So thank you guys, everybody that took the time to join us this evening. And we'll go ahead and announce the next live stream on the community tab here on YouTube, of course, as well as on Instagram, The Celestial Forecast by Carrie. If you don't already follow us there, I'd love it if you do. We're also on Threads over there, so give us a follow, and we'd love for you to be a part of our IG family over there as well. All right, guys, thank you so very much. Let's see, Coya, is it a unisex? Yes, it is unisex. It absolutely is. So, yeah, just let us know your size. Be sure you email us, okay? Full name, address, and your size. Okay, so Infinity, yay, Coya, congrats. Both of you guys, thank you so very much for being here and joining us, and everybody else that took the time to support us here this evening. And always, if you are new to our channel, please subscribe. We'd love for you to be able to catch us for future live streams. All right, guys, thank you. We're going to go ahead and sign off. You guys have a good evening, and we'll see you next time. Take care.